Welcome to the country presentation of Serbia. My name is Daniela Čabarkapa, and I'm the Deputy Director of the International and Economic Relations Department in the Serbian Chamber of Commerce. Today we will be giving a presentation about the general investment condition in Serbia and general business environment in Serbia, together with some more information about some sectors in focus. And also Dr. Ilinka Rosetti, CEO of Mirabank in Serbia, will also give some presentation and more information about the successful investment from the United Arab Emirates in Serbia, and also about the services that the potential investors in Serbia can expect from Mirabank. I would also like to share some information with you regarding our speakers. Unfortunately, because of the unexpected obligations, our president of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Serbia, and the Prime Minister's advisor weren't able to join. But anyways, we will proceed, and I'm pretty sure that we will have a great presentation today. So we will start right away with some general information about Serbia. So as you probably know or don't know, Serbia is an open market economy located in Southeastern Europe, with a population of around 7 million people, and with the capital city of 2 million people, and that's Belgrade. According to the level of our GDP and GDP per capita, Serbia is classified as a country with upper middle income, according to the classification of the World Bank. Serbia is a country that is really stable on its way to the European Union. We started negotiation regarding the participation and the access to the EU in January 2014, and we already opened some chapters. 8 chapters are open, 2 already closed, so we are really on our way to European Union. Also, I would like to share with you some information regarding the credit ratings of Serbia. The credit rating agencies have been publishing the credit rating for Serbia as of year 2004, and we can say that economic prospects of Serbia are sustainable, and that actually we can define it as positive and favorable. Actually, what is very interesting to say is that Moody's has increased credit ratings on Serbia recently to Ba3. As an intro to the next information that we will provide, I would just like to share with you that our government has really set a various set of reforms when it comes to of 1.6 billion euros, and that is actually an increase of 45% comparing to 2015. So you can see what is the potential of the sector. At this slide, you can also see some capacities when it comes to livestock breeding and processing of livestock products and the production of major crops, but I would just like to concentrate on this part that maybe you didn't know, and that is that Serbia is the biggest world producer of raspberries, second biggest world producer of plum, 10th biggest world exporter of maize, third biggest soybean producer in Europe. Actually, Serbia is, when it comes to frozen food export, the main supplier of French and Belgian market, and the second biggest supplier of the German market. That is something that people maybe don't know, but most probably if you live in Europe and you are using the frozen fruit, you are actually eating fruits from Serbia. And here are some opportunities when it comes to investment in this sector. First of all, the government of Serbia is giving the direct grants, cash grants for the investment realized in the sector. So if the investor at least invests 2 million euros in the fixed assets, they can enjoy up to 7,000 euros per new job created. So some of the opportunities include, of course, greenfield and merger and acquisitions, but also there are possibilities when it comes to investments in expansion of the production facilities, especially cooling, freezing, processing, and investments in the new production lines. Then investments in modernization of the production facilities, potential for investments in organic production and livestock breeding, because I didn't mention, but you had the opportunity to read it in the previous slide. We are among the countries that are using lowest usage of fertilizers and pesticides in Serbia. And later on, you will have the opportunity also to see a short video when it comes to organic production in Serbia. But also, here again, coming to the fact that we are exporting frozen fruits, I would like to point out the fact that there is still a lot of potential when it comes to higher added value product production in Serbia. So that is something that we are aiming to develop in future, not to have just the basic raw materials exporting, but to have the higher added value products. The next sector that I would like to mention is the shared services in BPO industry. And when it comes to that industry, Belgrade is the first thing that comes.
Hello, everybody. Just let me try to get the presentation. It's okay? Good. So hello to everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the colleagues from the Chamber of Commerce having presented Serbia in such nice words. I am the CEO of Mira Bank, and we are one of the investments from the Emirati in Serbia. And my intention today is to present you, on the one hand side, other UAE investments in Serbia, which have been done during the last years, and which are very successful. And I would like to inspire you with them and to get you a bit closer to the opportunities and possibilities which you can find in Serbia. And I will start introducing you basically to one of the milestone investments, which is obviously Air Serbia, which is Etihad investment in Serbia. It has been done starting 2014. You will see along the presentation that main part of the investment started 2014, 2015. Now they are already developing for 1-2 years. Etihad acquired 49% in the national airline company and turned it around completely. It is a very successful story. They have now currently 20 countries to fly, more than 40 destinations. They have increased revenues with more than 100% as opposed to 2013 as the acquisition has been done. So if you look at this investment, it became one of the flagship investments in Serbia. It is one of the big proud reasons for all the Serbs to look at their national company. And the performance which has been achieved by Etihad was great. Not only that they have changed completely the image of the airline, they have positioned Belgrade as a real hub, international hub for their business, but not only, for all the regional flights for other airlines as well. And also they have managed to restart the connection or to reconnect Serbia to the United States in June 2000. The way how we in Mira Bank provide services for investors who are interested to come to Serbia. And this is a special business model which we choose going to Serbia, and I would be happy to present it in a few minutes with you just before ending the presentation. So what makes us different? It's our approach to banking and our approach to clients. In a nutshell, our approach to banking is that we want to have a one-stop entry for the clients. We want to facilitate for them not only one, but all services at one time. We have very tailor-made products for every type of situation and every type of interest. And we are building an organization, or we are living in an organization with very fast decision-making processes. So what is different with us? As I said, one-stop shop, 360-degree approach to clients, meaning that we want them to have immediate access not only to one service, but also to an environment. We want them to experience banking in a way which will make them feel comfortable about coming to a bank. Normally when you nowadays come to a city or to a bank, what you see is a lot of customers, a lot of counters, people queuing, going in fast, going out fast, everything very efficient, nothing to say against that. But being out, you actually feel like going out of a grocery shop, actually willing to even have forgotten that you ever were in, and you have all your things done and just go away. What we want to create with Mira Bank, obviously for an exclusive and not a very big number of clients, because we are not the typical retail bank. We want to create the banking experience which makes the client feel comfortable. We want him to come to the bank and to stay in our bank, to use our premises for meetings, to use our services for networking, and to contribute in this way to his success going forward. And because we naturally do not believe that banking is only about products, we have created a surrounding around our products. And now first maybe to mention what are our products. We're all the products. We are a fully fledged bank. We have all the products which you can imagine to have in a bank, from accounts, transactions, cards, multi-currency, trade finance products, loans, commercial, FX trading, whatever. But we know that it was never the case, and it will also not be, that deals and business development goes only with figures. We know that there is a lot of personal touch. It is a lot of relationship-based approach to decision-making. So that is why we have created around Mira Bank a business club in order to give our clients a space where they meet and they can cultivate their network, they can discuss with each other, they can create a secure and trustful approach to business and to their deals. And I'm very happy to say that after almost 1.5 years of having and exercising this model, we do have seen how successful it is to see these people on and on, coming together, making deals, creating businesses, creating opportunities for themselves in a space which we actually offer as an additional service of our overall, let's say, list of services. And because Serbia and promoting Serbia and the region is at the core of our interests, we publish a magazine, which is Lumen. By the way, you have it here, or you will get it when you will get out. It's a non-profit. We don't sell it. We just distribute it. But our aim is that with this magazine, we really present Serbia and this region from its beautiful part. Because there is challenges, and everybody discusses about challenges. There is problems, and everybody likes to talk about the problems. But what we consider that it is our mission is to be a bit the ambassador of this region and to say, well, there is challenges for which we try to have a mitigation. There is risks which we would try to abolish or we would try to mitigate. But there is a lot of beautiful things. There is a lot of initiatives, and there is a lot of ideas which are worth spreading. And this is what we want to do with Lumen. And now just going back very shortly to the more conservative part of our business services, which is the pure banking part and not so much the networking and the beautiful sides of Serbia. Well, as I said, we have the whole range of services, but beyond that, we do offer our clients direct, immediate access to a list of consulting houses, first ranked, as it is Pricewaterhouse and Schönherr, who are our strategic partners. So whoever is a client of Mira Bank comes to our bank and has immediate access without having to, care for that too much, and can have all the questions answered with regards to setting up a business, creating a joint venture, tax issues, legal problems, labor law, whatever. And this is actually offered by Mira Bank under the umbrella of our cooperation with our consulting partners. To the investment banking services, which are obviously the core of maybe your interests of investors, we have a full license in investment banking. We are currently concentrating more on transaction services, transactions which are related to equity advisory, to fixed income advisory, all the other related products. We have a small team of highly professional people who have worked for many years in the region and who have served as advisors or as participants in different significant deals. And we hope that we can, and we know that we can, very well cover all the needs of an investor, starting from identifying the targets, going further through financial advisory services and obviously through operational advice, not necessarily being done by us, but through our consulting partners. We are trying to make clear for the investors how we can create an added value. We walk with them the path of growth, of restructuring, of operational turnaround, and we hope to obtain in this way a best exit price in the future. Why I'm saying that is that normally investment banks are only looking at the respective deal, which is an entry deal for you as an investor. What we take here is a view which is a better and a longer term view. We try to accompany you from the beginning through the whole life cycle of your investment. We try to make it very transparent in a very objective way. What is the investment about? Which are the phases which the company needs to go through? It is normally companies who might have issues, but might have, on the other side, very big development potential. And we are putting all the efforts into showing you this, into walking together with you this path, and into enabling you a very good entry price, obviously low as possible, and a very good exit price. And here obviously multiples are theory, but practice is that it is a very good exceptional return still in Serbia. So I have walked you through relatively fast the business model of Mira Bank. I would be happy to take questions if you have. If not, I would like to thank you for being here with us today and for watching this presentation. And I can only hope that the words of my colleague from the Chamber of Commerce and obviously my more technical words, I'm a banker in the end, of presenting you the investments and our business model have managed to inspire you and to bring a little bit of curiosity across. And I would be very happy to meet you at some point in private and to discuss about more opportunities and about how we can indeed bring an added value to your business. Thank you very much.